The desert sun blazed mercilessly over the horizon as Sister Eleanor stumbled forward, her torn habit brushing against the sand. She had been left behind, abandoned by the caravan after an ambush near the New Mexico frontier. Her only belongings were a wooden cross and a small flask of water that was nearly empty. Each step felt like a prayer for survival. When dusk settled, smoke rose in the distance, a sign of life. Weak but hopeful, Eleanor followed it, unaware she was walking toward an Apache camp. The smell of firewood and roasted corn filled the air as shadowy figures appeared around her. Spears glinted in the torchlight. She collapsed before them, whispering, "Please, I mean no harm." The Apache warriors exchanged wary glances. Foreigners rarely entered their lands, and never alone. From the crowd, a tall young man stepped forward, Tala, the chief's son. His eyes, sharp as a hawk's, studied her trembling figure. He saw fear, but also a strange peace in her gaze. "Bring her to my father," he commanded. That night, under the wide desert sky, the Apache chief questioned the pale stranger about her faith, her past, and her reason for wandering into their world. Eleanor could only say, "I was seeking God, and found only silence." And for the first time, Tala wondered if that silence had brought her to them for a reason. When dawn broke, the Apache camp shimmered with golden light. Sister Eleanor awoke to the soft murmurs of women grinding maize and children laughing near the fires. For a moment, she almost forgot where she was, until she saw Tala watching her from a distance, his expression unreadable. The chief had allowed her to stay until she recovered. Many in the tribe distrusted her. A white woman, a nun, but Tala had argued that the desert itself had brought her to them. If the spirits wanted her gone, she would have died out there, he had said. Eleanor tried to repay their kindness by helping the healers tend to the sick. Though she spoke little Apache, kindness needed no translation. Slowly, the tribe began to see her not as an intruder, but as a quiet, gentle presence, one who prayed for them every night. Tala watched her closely. He admired her courage, the way she faced the harsh land with calm faith. Yet, when he learned that raiders planned to strike their village soon, a strange protectiveness took root in his heart. "You must leave before they come," he told her one night near the fire. "It will not be safe." But Eleanor shook her head. "If I was meant to die in the desert, it would have happened already. Perhaps I am meant to stay." Her voice was soft, but steady, and it made Tala's resolve tighten. "If you stay," he said, his tone fierce, "then I will not let harm come to you. Even if it means standing against my own blood." She looked up, startled. Their eyes met, hers filled with faith, his with fire, and in that silent gaze, a bond stronger than either of them could name began to form. The air grew heavy in the following days, the kind of stillness that comes before a storm. Whispers spread through the Apache camp that enemy riders were near. Tala sharpened his spear each night, his jaw tight with unspoken worry. Sister Eleanor sensed the fear around her, though few would speak of it. She prayed under the stars, her hands trembling around her wooden cross. Yet her thoughts were not only of God anymore, they were of Tala, the young warrior who carried both strength and sorrow in his eyes. One afternoon, she found him by the river, tending to his horse. "You fight to protect your people," she said softly. "But what of you, Tala? Who protects you?" He looked up, startled. No one had ever asked him that. "The land," he said after a pause. "And now, perhaps you." Before she could reply, a horn echoed through the valley, a warning. Raiders had come. The camp erupted in chaos. Arrows whistled through the air, fires burst into the sky, and the cries of battle filled the night. Eleanor was dragged toward the caves by the women, but she broke free when she saw Tala surrounded by enemies. "Eleanor, go!" he shouted, slashing his blade through the smoke. But she ran toward him instead. With trembling hands, she threw sand into an attacker's eyes, saving Tala from a fatal blow. For a heartbeat, their eyes met amid the flames, fire and faith burning together. When the dust finally settled, the camp stood battered but unbroken. Tala lay bleeding, his strength fading. Eleanor knelt beside him, pressing her hands to his wound, whispering prayers that felt half like miracles, half like love. And in that moment, Tala realized, he would face death itself before he let her go.